Welcome everyone to our Sweet Aroma Chicago weekly chat. I don't like to use the word training because that sounds boring. But anyways, welcome everyone. My name is Martha Murray. I'm Superstar Director of our group, and we are so excited to have everyone with us tonight. Another thing I've been hearing from people all day is everyone went in and was looking at their commissions from May, and we had so many people that had their best commission ever, and I want to say congratulations, because that is so exciting. That is amazing. That it is exciting, and that is the result of you working hard. Like, give yourself a shout out, celebrate, do something to celebrate. Whatever you choose to do, that's totally up to you, but you need to celebrate. You need to celebrate every milestone of this business. You need to celebrate it, acknowledge it, because you worked hard for it and you earned it. We have an amazing, amazing group, and every single one of you make up our group. And we've got people in the waiting room. And you make up the culture of our group, and I absolutely love it. I love it, and I love what you bring to our Facebook group. I love what you bring to our team. You click on the red dot in the corner.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that.
Oh, okay.
Nobody else.
There we go. Okay, there we go. And so, yes, I forgot what I was saying. We got so
Sorry.
Yeah. But anyways, I feel like we are just getting started. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've been in this business for 9 years, but I feel like I'm really now, I'm just getting started. I love the excitement. I love your passion that you bring to this group. I feel like we're getting ready. We're rushed on the horizon of big things. We've got so many promotions happening. We got directors that are people that are promoting to director. We have new directors. It's exciting. I absolutely love this business. I am passionate about this business. We got people in the waiting room. Here we go. Okay. And so anyways, so I don't want you ever to feel like I didn't get in this business. Because the opportunity is the same. It's the same as what it was 9 years ago. It's the same today. The opportunity is still there. We just have to decide how we are going to make that happen for you.
Right. And the business is actually even booming more right now.
Record-breaking growth is happening in Scentsy right now. It's happening right now. And it's so exciting to be a part of. All right.
Something I wanted to say is in this business, and actually in any business, you're going to have your peaks and your valleys. Okay. Mm-hmm. So when you look at a healthy business, you will always see, you'll see this, but when you come down off of your peak and you come down, you don't drop as low as you started, mm-hmm. right? So when you come up and you drop a little, and then you climb higher than what your other peak was, and then you'll drop a little, and then your peak goes higher than the previous peak. So that's what's happening with our business right now. We're in the phase it's going up. Okay. So we had a little slump, I think was a year or so ago, 2 years ago. Just a slight slump,
which
is normal.
Right.
And then now we're just booming up that hill right now.
Right. And another thing, so what we're going to talk about tonight is how to build a strong Scentsy business with a substantial income. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. And there's a lot of myths out there about direct sales. There's a lot of myths out there about direct sales companies. And I want to tell you what, we in Scentsy, we do not make money unless we are working our business.
Yeah.
So there's the pyramid schemes are, you sign people up, and depending upon how many people that you sign up is how much your income is. That's not what we do in Scentsy. Mm-hmm. We have to do the first day of every month. We are all essential consultants again. Hallelujah, praise God, right? Right. We start at the bottom and we work our way up again, right? We start all over again. And you can look at it in 2 ways. I choose to look at it as a challenge. This is a new challenge now. I start over again, right? I got to get back up there again, right? I gotta go get over my goal is every month, 2 recruits, 2,000 every month. Let's do it, Mm-hmm. And so it's a challenge. And we get paid to work hard. and I love that about this business. And a pyramid scheme, you recruit, and then you get, and then you get to a certain place and you just keep getting this income, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't even really know. But anyways, we don't make money unless we are working our business. You could have 100 people join your team, but you will not make a penny from them unless you train them and mentor them and help them in this business.
And help them grow and achieve their goals.
And then also you need to achieve, your minimum, your 500,
Right.
that has to happen. I've been, by the way, at the beginning of this, I needed to say the income disclosure is in the chat room right here. So we always have to do that when we talk about income. So I do have that posted in the chat. And when this is uploaded to YouTube for the recording, I will put it there as well. So I just wanted to share with you, like, I've been in this business for 9 years, and just like I started out as an essential consultant 9 years ago. I personally don't feel like I was gifted. I personally don't feel like I bring any special talents. I'm a college dropout. I don't have this amazing business education for this business by any means. I simply decided, after I seen the potential of this business, I put my head down and I went to work. Hold on. There we go. And I'm no different from any of you. I'm no different from anyone else. I've got 3 kids. I've got 2 grandbabies. Married 32, going on 32 years. But I decided after that I was going to focus on some goals. And shortly after, my first goal was to have a consistent commission of $1,000 a month is what my first goal was. My first commission I ever made, I went back and looked, I was chatting with this about some of the other directors today. And my first commission I ever made was a $300 commission. And when I look back over that 9 years ago, and I thought, what if I would have quit? Like, what if I had not stuck it out? And I look back and I was reflecting over my past 9 years. And one thing I can say for sure is that I have always been consistent in this business. There's been ups and downs. You can ask him, there's been a lot of tears shed. There's been discouragements that came. Like, it's life, right? We go through different seasons. And why is that going to be any different? It's not.
We sometimes think it should be.
Yeah.
But it's not.
We think we should always be on the mountaintop. That's not reality, right? And just like Mark said earlier, there's going to be dips in your business. There's going to be valleys, but then there's going to be some mountaintops. Like, I feel like right now we are for sure on the mountaintop, right? And we are celebrating that. But what I did, I have been consistent, and I always focused on goals, and I poured into others. And that, I will tell you, is something that I love to do. I love to do that. I'd rather do that than almost anything else. And what I want to say too is no 2 people's businesses look the same.
Right. Every
single person's business is different because we bring our personality into our business. And that's another thing that I love about this business. No two superstar directors' businesses look the same either. And there's 3, I love to do things in steps. So I went back today and I was thinking, and I was watching some trainings and reading and doing some different things. And there's 3 different ways, 3 different steps that you need to implement into your personal business if you want to make substantial income. So I'm going to go over those right now. The first one is PRV. PRV stands for Personal Retail Value. The second one is Active Frontline.
Everyone knows what Active Frontline is, right? People that are right on your front line that are actually doing something with their business.
Well, they have to have 200 PRV
Right.
to be considered active.
Right.
That's an active frontline. You get a frontline bonus for your active frontline. Okay, you get a frontline bonus, and that starts at lead consultant. Okay. The third thing is director generational bonuses. Those right there are the 3 things for you to build a substantial income. To build a strong, and I'm going to go back to PRV. To build a strong business, you want high PRV every single month. If you want to change your life in this business, you need to be selling 2,000 PRV every single month. Why is that? Couple reasons. Number one, you're going to get a 5% bonus. So when you sell 2,000 PRV, you get a $600 commission right off the top.
That's a huge thing, right?
That's
there.
huge. Who can't use an extra $600? I'm sorry, I'm putting my hand right over his face.
She doesn't want me to see that extra 600.
No. So instead of a 25% commission, if you are a certified consultant, you are going to receive a 30% commission, okay? There's another reason why you need high PRV every month. The higher your PRV is, the more customers you are reaching. More customers lead to more team members, okay? So you need a wide customer base, okay?
Needs to be like a pear.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. Okay, number 2, wide front line. You want to maximize your front line. Wider the front line, the stronger your organization is going to be, because you are building an organization. Okay, I want to talk to you just like business partners here. This is what I'm sharing with you tonight. We are all business partners. This is a business, and we are all business partners together. Okay, wide front line, maximize front line. Wider the front line, the stronger, because you get a frontline bonus. You get a frontline bonus again off of them. The stronger your business, then it starts to grow deep. So let's say wide front line, okay, and then they start recruiting, your front line starts recruiting, you get second generations, third generations, fourth generations underneath you. This way you grow deep and wide. I always like to refer to the Sunday school song, deep and wide, right? We're growing Scentsy, deep and wide, okay? Wide front line, they start recruiting underneath them. And what you need to do is work with those front line, and then you teach them to do the same. This becomes a duplicatable system. I've been preaching about duplicatable systems for a while now, right? Okay, you want to create duplicatable systems. And that's why I keep honing in on those bingo parties. I feel like that is a very, very doable, duplicatable system for you to teach your team members, and then they teach their team members. And then number 3, build deep with leaders. Why? Because you get generational director bonuses when you build leaders. Okay?
It's just like your root system, just like a tree. The roots go down deep. That's where the nourishment, that's where everything that the tree needs to survive comes from, is in those roots. It's the same thing with your business.
Exactly. Yeah. Another thing I wanted to talk about too is when in 2011, I joined in 2011. And shortly after I joined, well, I guess it was in August, I went to my first, we called it convention. Today it's called SFR, or Scentsy Family Reunion. 2011, it was called convention. And I went to my first one, and I think I was a star consultant. And I went there, and it was just a fun little hobby to me, since it really still was at the time. I was just having fun, and I didn't really see the potential of the business still. I knew I could make money, but I didn't see the big picture. Okay. And so I went to my first convention, And I started meeting people that were just like me. Okay. I started meeting other women, and then I was like, okay, I'm just going to put it out there. I want to know how much they made. Like, how much do you make? Because that's money talks, right? And so how much are they making? How much are they making? How much does a superstar director make? How much does a director make? And then I found out how much some of these people were making. And I was like, whoa, like, you know,
are they for real?
Are they for real? Are they for real? You know, 60,000 a month. Come on now, you know. And I seen the big picture of this business, and I was like, if they can do this, I can do this. I'm not afraid to work hard. And I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to be transparent with you guys tonight, okay? I grew up in a very loving family, amazing family. We were very, very blessed, but I was dirt poor. We were happy, and so I didn't realize how poor I was. But we didn't go to the store and shop and get new things. We didn't do that. My clothes were handed down or garage sale, you know, and I don't regret that. Not one dime, not a dime, I guess this doesn't make sense, does it? Not one little bit, you know, it didn't, you know, it didn't, you know, in this day, I don't care. I'm grateful for my upbringing because my parents taught me to work hard and have morals. And, but what it did do to me is because I decided that I was going to change my life. I decided that I wanted to change my kid's life. And this was before ever Scentsy. And so when I go to something like, you know, Scentsy convention, I was like, okay, this is something I can pass down to my children. This is something that can be a blessing to our entire family. I started dreaming big, okay? And that's what you got to do. You got to decide you're going to dream big because this business is going to change my life. Shauna, no more hoping, maybe, no more. I keep hollering at her.
Call me out. Call me out.
She's like, I hope it's going to happen. Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No hoping in this group. We're making it happen, you know. And my whole motto has been, ever since then, I went to that convention, pray big prayers, dream big dreams. And that's what I do for my business. I do that for you guys. I'm going to tell you right now, I pray over our business because things are moving, things are shaking, things are happening. And I give all the credit to God. And I'm just putting this out there right now because when we dream big and we work hard, the law of the harvest happens. You can't go out and sow seeds and not expect things aren't going to happen, because they're going to happen. When you have those conversations about parties, when you have these recruiting conversations, you are planting seeds and you are going to reap the reward of that harvest. Now, again, I'm going to tell you, everybody's journey is different. We are not going to compare our journey to somebody else's journey. We're not comparing to Sally Joe or Sally Sue or whoever Sally is. Your journey is your journey. You need to put the blinders on. You need to get to work, and you need to make things happen. I'm getting off track on my notes, so I need to get back to my notes. Okay, back to my notes. We're going to reel it back in here. Okay. Do you have something you wanted to say, hun?
No, I was letting you do it.
All right. I'm going to share some numbers with you guys, and I'm going to go back to, I shared with you already my first commission that I got in 2011. My first month, that was the 300, my first commission. And now we're going to go to 2012. I was a director. Again, everybody's journey is different. Okay. So I was a director in October of 2012. I had 2008 PRV. Okay, and here's where you guys are going to get this, okay? My PRV was 2008. Remember that bonus that I talked about? We get, well, first of all, my commission from the
PRV.
The PRV bonus was 502.17. That was for the PRV bonus, okay? Now, remember I told you about that Frontline Twv bonus? you start getting when you're a lead consultant at a leadership title. Lead consultant is a leadership title. Okay, when you're a lead consultant and you have one person underneath you, that 2% is not really so much, huh? Right? Okay, you're like,
you're doing a lot more investing into them to help them grow than you are.
Not such a big deal, right? All right, how about when you have, I didn't write down the size of my team. I forgot to write that down. But anyways, my Frontline TWV bonus was $946.69. That 2% adds up when you build a Frontline, right?
So it was almost double what your PRV bonus was.
Exactly. And at 2,000 commission, my commission was 600. So that, when I talk about those generational bonuses, that makes a big deal. So that time that you invest in people when you're a lead consultant and you're in the building stage, okay? You're in the building stage. And over time, it's like a compound interest.
Yeah.
Over time, it like builds up, okay? Is this making sense? Do you guys have any questions, comments, thoughts? Okay. All right, now let's go to October 2013. My PRV was 3508. That PRV bonus was 877.04. The Frontline TWV bonus was $1,035.87. I had a director underneath me at this time. So now I'm getting a director bonus, okay? And this is how this business grows. 40233 was from a director bonus. So remember those 3 things I talked about in the beginning. These are the numbers that I'm sharing with you right now. October 2014, I don't know what I was doing. My PRV was only 896.
Sleeping.
I was sleeping, yeah. PRV bonus 22404. Listen to this, Frontline TWV bonus. Frontline TWV, $1,624.90. See how you're in the business and you're building and you're growing, okay? Now we're gonna go to October 2015. I'm a star director now. PRV 2419, PRV bonus 604.81. Frontline TWV bonus $1,597.45. Okay, director bonus $1,597.45. See the importance of building directors. This is growing, okay? Superstar director, October 2017. I didn't even write down that bonus. I messed up there. Frontline TWV bonus, 1,017. Here's the director bonus, $3,097.14. Okay. Now I got something else I wanted to share with you guys. Any questions, comments? Jen?
There was a comment written below, I saw.
Okay. What
Where
is
did it go?
bonus percentage?
Bonus for active frontline.
2%. 2% on that. Yep. All right. Now I am not here yet, but I do want to share this with you. Something here real quick with you. Well, first I'm going to go ahead and share. So for hold on. Oh, we got a question. Hold on. What is the X? Okay. So on your, it depends on if you have a first generation director. So I'm going to go to the compensation plan here. Okay. The question is, they're asking about the percentages of the bonus. So if you are a superstar director, well, we can just start at director. Okay. Bonus from personal wholesale volume is 9%. Frontline essential or certified consultant. So if you have a frontline essential or certified consultant as a director, you get 9%. Frontline lead consultant team wholesale volume bonus is 7%. Frontline stars, 5%. Frontline superstar is 2%. Your frontline TWV bonus is 3%. So the percentages vary. You just got to follow the compensation plan depending upon what your title is.
And we actually have that in Sweet Aroma Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
We have the compensation plan.
Is in there as
where
well.
It's actually a calculator. You can take your actual numbers and plug those in. So it's an edible. It's a downloadable.
It's in an Excel file.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can plug all your numbers in and you can see what your commission is going to be. Also, the compensation plan's in your catalog, it's in your workstation, it's all over. So now for me, like where I'm at right now, I feel like I am still in a building stage in my business. I'm not where I want to be. My goal is to have a $10,000 commission. It's on my vision board, it's on my dream board. I haven't arrived there yet. I'm working on it. I'm working towards that. This month, mine was about $7,000 for my commission. Thank you. But it's not, and I'm grateful for it. I'm very, very grateful for it. And it's not to brag. It's not. It's putting your head down, putting the blinders on, and getting to work. Right. That's what it takes. Now the average superstar director income is about $200,000 a year. So, and I'm sharing this with you because I want you to dream big. I want you, this can happen for every single one of you if you decide that's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not what you want, that's okay. But I'm like, why not? Right? Like, I decided I don't want to work for someone else. I don't want to go punch a clock for somebody else. I want to live a life by design that I choose to live. And if that's what you want to do, this business is for you.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, we look at so many different people and, you start off and you look like you're investing a whole lot, like we said earlier, right off the bat,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not getting much for it. But over time, that builds and those bonuses continue to build. And it is well worth it, not only financially,
Mm-hmm.
but the friendships that you develop through that, the ties that you develop through that with the people that are on your team and in your group. Over time, it's a substantial income. Just like someone that we know that was talking about this, she was in the military, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
what her 1 month commission was is what she got paid almost for the year being in the military.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something huge. That's something huge.
And the key is focusing on your goals and pouring into others that want more out of the business. You have to decide in your organization who wants more out of this business. And then those are the people that you need to focus on and pour into. And I always go back to the saying, when you help enough people get what they want, then you will get what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Focus on mentoring, coaching, helping others achieve their dreams, achieve your goals, and watch your dreams unfold. Because that is exactly what is going to happen. You need to pick out your directors. You might be like, I'm a lead consultant, I'm a star consultant. That's okay. Decide today, like, who do I want on my team? Who do I want to be a director? Who do I want to be a director on my team? And you need to decide that. What does that look like to you? What does a $10,000 monthly commission look like to you? What could you do with that? What could you do with a $25,000 commission? Dream big. Let's dream big.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Why not. Because let me tell you, it can happen for you. This business is no respecter of person. There's people that are in all walks of life in this business, just like you or I. Some are single moms, some are men, some are husband and wives doing the business together. There's no respecter of person. Some are young, some are millennials, some are old like me. It's okay. There's no respecter of person, you guys. This business is not. Dream big. Dream big. What do you want your life to look like in 5 years? What do you want your life to look like in 10 years? Do you want to be exactly where you are today? Or where do you want to be? I decided several years ago when I was sitting in my living room in Bartlett, Illinois, and I was reading this book, and it got me thinking and dreaming big. The book was called The Circle Maker, and it was by Mark Batterson, if anyone wants to read that book. And that was a moment of game changer for me. I decided I am not going to be where I am right now 5 years from now. And I wasn't. I put the blinders on. I got to work. I quit comparing myself to other people. I stopped looking at other people's lives, and I said, okay, I'm going to get to work. And I did.
When you compare yourself, whether it's your business or whether it's your life, whether it's your finances to other people, comparison will kill you.
Yeah.
Don't look at other people.
Comparison is a thief of joy.
Yeah.
It will steal all of your joy. It
Yeah.
will steal all the fun out of this business.
Right.
Don't do it.
Right.
Don't do it.
Yep. You want to have fun with it. You want to build it with these keys that she's giving. It's going to help you start growing that business in the way that you want it to grow. You know, sometimes, and I'll compare this to a cousin of mine. He started off building a house and he wanted to make it bigger. And he was a builder. And he started to make this house a little bigger and just add to it. Well, then he decided he wanted to make it a lot bigger. So what did he do? He was building the top part wider. So then he had to support the bottom because the bottom couldn't support the top. So then he had to redo what he had already started and build from the bottom to put support. If you start from the bottom the right way and you start building your support system first, then when you start building, you don't have to backtrack and go back to try and rebuild your bottom. You know what I'm saying? So if you build your bottom nice and strong, you build that firm foundation, you put those roots in, and then when you start building, you just keep on going.
Right. Jen, go ahead. She had something she wanted to add. It's good. Go ahead.
I was just saying that you were saying to not compare yourself to others. And I was saying it's the same as not worrying about what other people think.
Right.
You know, don't worry about what other people think about you or your business or how often you post or how whatever. Worry about what you want to do in your business and just go for it.
Right.
You know, I've always had a million people, even to this day, people are like, oh my God, will you shut up already about your candles? I'm like, okay, number one, they're not candles. And number two, my commission was, blah, blah, blah for the month. Are you going to hand me that kind of money? Probably not. So scroll past it or, mute me on Facebook. I don't know what to tell you.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I will say it, and I will say it, they don't pay my bills. They don't pay my bills. They don't give me my dreams. They don't give me my goals. Oh, you want to say something, Shauna? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just, going like this, agreeing.
Yeah. I said this before, and I'll say it again. The only people that I care that think about me is my husband and God. Who cares what everyone else thinks? I don't really care, right?
And they don't pay for our cruises either.
That's right.
Exactly.
They don't pay for me to go to Europe.
Yep. And even that, my husband was not a believer in Scentsy until we were sitting on a cruise ship on our way to Barcelona. And then he was like, oh my God. I'm like,
Come
so
on.
yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, look.
What?
And he was being the salsa king, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know it. Yep. Yep.
Cute.
All right.
Let's see.
You're. Oh, thank you, Joyce. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Another thing I want to talk about too, I touched this on just a moment with Shauna a few minutes ago, is what is up here matters. Okay? What is in your head matters. What you are feeding your mind matters. What you are listening to matters.
Mm-hmm.
It matters. Shut the ugly voices out. Shut the negativity out. Get it out of your mind. This is something that I have had to do, and my children now do it. I take Post-its. I put them around the house. I had on a Post-it note, I will be a superstar director when I was a star consultant. I had it on a Post-it note, okay? Your words matter. What you feed yourself matters. What you tell yourself matters. What you listen to matters. It matters, you guys. It matters. Make sure you are feeding yourself positive things. Be careful what comes out of your mouth because you can't take that back. Again, I'm picking on Shauna tonight because we talked about this. Get the hopes out of your vocabulary. Stop it. As soon as I hear that, I'm like, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me, you guys. I don't want to hear. I may do that. I hope I get to star consultant. No, man. No. There's no hopes, maybe, should have, could have, would have. We don't do that here, okay? We do not do that.
Hey, Shauna, that was me last year. I used to always say, well, I'm going to try. We'll see what happens. And she's like, stop saying that. You're just going to do it. I'm like, well, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. She's like, stop saying that. It's going to happen. I'm like, all right, Martha.
How many directors in that group are directors? How many people are directors in that group today?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. I would always say, I don't know. We'll see. She's like, stop it.
Your brain believes whatever you tell it, right?
Yep.
It does. There's power in your words. So positive affirmations, you guys. Positive affirmations. Put them on Post-it notes. You walk into my son's room, there's Post-its all over his room.
Yeah.
There's like different things. He has quotes and he has scriptures and things that are going to lift him up and encourage him, and that's what I want you guys to do. That's what I want you guys to do. Like on your screensaver on your phone, if you got to put a reminder there on your phone, do it. Do what you have to do to make things happen, you guys. And because when you surround yourself with that, you're going to notice that you sound a little bit different when you talk. Mm-hmm. You're going to sound and that is going to have an effect on all your family, the people around you. It's like a domino effect. Okay, so that's what I want you to do.
It's going to attract team members.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to attract people who want to be around you.
They're going to be drawn to you.
Right. So
it absolutely is. So again, you need to start figuring out who you want to be directors in your organizations, your high PRVers, your high recruiting, people that are consistent, okay? I'd rather have somebody that is doing 500 PRV every single month than once a year somebody does a 2,000, okay? Because that 500 every single month, that's somebody that's consistent, okay? People who participate in your group, focus on those, okay? They like being a part of your community. Those are your people you need to focus on. Lead by example, be consistent, lead your organization, and invest time into your people. These are some of the things that matter. Any questions? Do we have any questions? Comments?
One thing I want to say, when you're doing this, not only when you build a team, not only is it going to going to be beneficial financially, but also when you're building that team, it's a lot more fun working with your team, right? It's a lot more fun doing things with your team. We touched a little bit about the cruises. Okay, so on that cruise, again, we had Meredith and Greg were on there, and Jen and her husband Sergio were on there. We had some other people from our team on there. We had a lot more fun, right? Because we knew some people that were like kind of our family. Now we know other people in the Scentsy world too, but these are kind of like our inner circle people, right? So these are our people that are in our inner circle. It's more fun. How many times do you have a lot of fun when you go on a trip with your family and everybody just laughing, they know the inside jokes, right? You know what I'm saying? That kind of a thing, So it's more fun when you do it that way.
Right.
And you're helping to help people achieve those dreams.
Where's Jacqueline S? I want to see Jacqueline S. Where are you?
Here.
She is.
Say it out loud, girl. I want to hear it.
What, my comment?
Yes, ma'am.
I've been telling Meredith that for like a month now.
Speak it. I want to hear it.
Director, here I come.
Okay, let's put some confidence behind that. Convince me. I want you to convince me.
No, I really am hitting director this month. It is my goal.
All right.
I even posted it in my team group chat that it was my goal this month.
That's awesome. We're going to be watching.
Don't make me nervous now.
I'm challenging you. There you go. I'm challenging you and I'm cheering for you. Do you have the GWB chart?
I do.
All right. That's key right there. That is key. Make sure you stay on track and you have your daily GWB to achieve director, and it will happen. It will.
Okay. I'm getting it.
What's happening? Any other comments, questions?
I just wanted to say real quick that when you go to events like SFR, when you go on trips, you meet so many people. Like we have our inside group, as Mark, our inside circle, as Mark was saying, but I met so many people, like when I got stuck in Boston overnight and missed the first day of a cruise. I met great friends there, and just
their life
you see, yeah, for sure. And I talk to them all the time, and they're like, "Do you want to go to Boston?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go. Let's redo it." And people you see commenting on like the Scentsy pages that you're like, "Oh my God, that guy seems so cool," and then you run into them at like, the wherever you are, and you're like, "Hey, that's Jose, that guy that I see all the time commenting everywhere." Yeah. And you kind of like, "Hey," and they're like, "Hey, take a picture with me," and you're like, "Oh my God, I'm like part of this big whole thing,"
Yeah.
It's just so cool to me how everyone knows everyone and everyone's so supportive, and yeah,
and you go to
it's so fun
reunion and you see your friends,
right?
Yeah, you're like,
yep.
"Oh, I know that."
It's amazing,
and it is a huge it's like your huge family, right? You know?
It's huge.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah,
I had a question. Where is she?
Wait, and then you can find someone to stay at their house and not pay for a hotel when people come to visit. That's someone in every state.
That's right. That's right. What does it take to earn a cruise? The big trips start in August. August 1st, the big incentive starts. We call that our fall incentive. It typically starts August 1st. I say that, and then Scentsy's going to change something, But typically it starts August 1st. And earning a trip is the same principles as what we talked about today. And it's the same thing 365 days a year. Recruit, high PRV, and mentoring and coaching. It's those three things. Sometimes I feel like people make this business so complicated, but it's simple. There's three legs to this business: sales, recruiting, coaching, and mentoring. Repeat and start all over again. It's the same principles every day. And if you will set those high goals every single month to have like a minimum of 2,000 PRV, 2 recruits every month, you will be set up to have a successful business.
It's not going to be anything different than what you normally do, right?
It's not. It's just going to be, this is what I do. This is what I do. And so, to me, if you want to earn a trip, you start preparing to earn that trip today. You don't wait till August 1st. And it's like, okay, I'm going to earn the trip now. You haven't planted any seeds.
Right.
Yeah, John, you got to plant seeds, folks. You got to be sowing your seeds. Okay. It takes 90 days for seeds to come to harvest. Okay. So you can't expect to plant seeds and you're going to reap those rewards today. You plant those seeds, continually planting seeds. You got to be networking, who's the Scentsy lady? You're the Scentsy lady. You got to get your name out there, right? It takes time. It takes time. So don't get discouraged, you guys. If any of you, I know Amber, we were chatting earlier today and she's like, I've sent out so many messages about parties. And I'm like, don't give up. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. You're planting seeds. You're planting seeds. Okay. And you got to continually plant those seeds. But I know where you've been. I've been there where I've asked like everybody I knew, I thought I knew for parties or to join my team or, but think of this, you're planting seeds. No means not right now.
Right.
That's all it means. It's just not right now.
And like she said, don't get discouraged. I mean, because you can. So, there's been times where she's felt like, I just can't do this anymore, right? You just feel like.
I've quit Scentsy like 101 times, okay? But I'm still here. I never really quit. So. I'm like, I'm done with this. No, not really. Then I get up the day and I'm all ready to go again.
That's right.
Like, who can I recruit today?
That's right. Just things that happen, right? Life happens, and it gets difficult. But don't give up. Don't give up. It's well worth it.
Yes.
Meredith's got her finger up. I see.
Oh, go ahead, Mer.
Unmute.
Okay. I was just talking to Jen S about this. So I want to earn that cruise. So I already have parties booked for November. I have parties booked for August. You have to think ahead. Because if you just think come August, you're going to be able to do it, you're going to be stressed to the max and it's just going to be awful. Mm-hmm. And Jen's like, what do you mean you? And I'm like, yeah, I already have parties planned. So what I do is I figure out who my big party people are and I save them for those times. Don't waste them during a March or a June. Save them for when it really counts.
There you go.
So I actually have a list of my good party people that's when they need to have their parties. So figure out your people and start setting up parties now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's all.
That's all.
And how do you book these parties?
Ask? What do you mean?
Gotta reiterate that. How do you decide who you're going to ask?
Wasn't a hard question.
Oh, how do I decide? I just go back and look and see who had really good parties. I have 4 people that every time they have a party, it's over $1,000.
Okay.
Wow.
And how did you find
those?
How did you find them?
Asking to have a party. You want to have a party? Another good way is, hey, Susie had a party. I seen you ordered. She got $300 free of Scentsy and you paid for yours. How about this order? You get it for free. You have a party. Boom.
Yeah.
There's a party.
You want to know how to do parties? Facebook parties? Talk to Meredith.
Now.
Everybody's messaging Meredith. She's the Facebook. You guys, she has 4,000 to 5,000 PRV sometimes. Like it's not uncommon for her. All right, and what I said earlier, I'm going to repeat it again. Failing to plan is planning to fail. You got to have a plan. You've got to have a plan. All right, any other comments, questions? Love that, Meredith, somebody said. All right, any other comments, questions? Anybody want to add anything?
Nope.
We got another party queen up here in the corner. Mo is the party queen too.
My daughter just brought me home a Dairy Queen Blizzard, so I'm sitting here filling my face.
I
I was
know.
watching
I
you.
see it. I'm like, I'm gonna go get some ice cream. Mo's got.
I have not had Dairy Queen in months. So this is like treat of the week, treat of the month. Yeah, but great info. Love that, Meredith. That is so smart. That's what I love about this team and this group is that we all are full of great ideas and to pre-plan parties, because I'm doing a lot of parties myself right now, and some are really good and some not so good. But whatever, I brush them off and keep trucking. But that's really, really brilliant advice to take those good parties and book them in the hot months of the incentive.
Mhm.
I never thought of that. Like that's just genius.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Who's
Say
the
yes.
director
Love it.
this month?
Pardon?
Mom? Are you going to be a director this month?
I hope so. I really
What?
sorry.
Yes.
Sorry, I did it. Got it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Not just
Almost like 8,000 GWV. She's like right there.
I know. I'm pushing. I'm totally pushing. We'll see.
It will happen.
It will happen.
We'll see it happen.
Yes.
It will.
Rewind.
Lots of good promotions coming from a lot of these people on here tonight for sure. Yeah.
All righty. It was fun, you guys. It was fun. I loved hanging with you guys. And
You're such a cute couple.
any other comments, questions before we go? All righty.
Mark, do you still have that tuxedo ready?
You know what? I'm waiting for.
All right.
So
Because after Corona season goes away, I think you might have to strut virtually for us.
yeah. Well, you know what? I'll put it on. I'll get that on for SFR. You know, for now. Don't have to be. So.
They gave him a challenge. There was a group of us in Texas last year, and they told Mark if they all hit director that he has to wear a tuxedo to watch them walk the stage.
Cheer them on. So I'll do it.
Keep it handy just for next time.
That's right. Maybe I'll have to do it virtually. So you know.
Yeah, whatever works. Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.